Now, of the multitude of tax-related issues that affect business, capital gains tax is one factor that should be on your agenda, particularly in light of forthcoming changes to the system. Well, with me now to discuss these changes and to point out what this means for your business is Roy-Chowdhury from the Association of Chartered Certified Accountants. Very good to see you.
Good to see you.
Let's start off by sort of introducing what the main changes are to the capital gains tax system.
The regime is being changed quite significantly. Indexation is going, taper relief is going, and the idea is that there'll just be a straightforward gain regardless of inflation. But there's going to be a taper relief or type of relief for entrepreneurs, which is up to £1 million of gains will be subject to a 10% rate of capital gains tax. The rest will be subject to 18%.
OK, and how might you qualify for, say, the entrepreneurs relief? Because obviously that's a huge difference, 10% versus 18%.
If you're a business, particularly a small business, one with a gain when you sell the business up to £1 million, then you'll qualify. But it's a once-in-a-lifetime amount. So if you are a serial entrepreneur, you only get the £1 million once, and then as you whittle away and use it up, it's all gone at the end of the day. But most businesses will qualify other than things like buy-to-let. So if you're in a manufacturing business, if you're in some sort of service business, you'll probably qualify. If you're not sure, contact HMRC or contact your accountant to find out. OK,
very good advice. Now, what about these changes in terms of businesses and the business owners? What effects will they have?
Well, up until now, you've been able to get taper relief and indexation relief, which could have meant your gain went down to a third or even a quarter of what it currently might be. But with the entrepreneur's relief, if you're a small business, it'll have the same effect, because you'll go down to 10% rate of tax, which is effectively what the previous reliefs did. And so in that situation, you're not going to lose out. But if you're moving to the 18%, your tax rate is going up, and maybe as much as 80%. So that is where the big jump will be if you're in the higher levels of capital gains tax.
OK, so as a business owner, how could you benefit from these changes?
Clearly, it's going to be simpler for you to work out what you're going to need to pay. It's going to be easier for you to know where you stand. But in terms of the benefits, the real benefit is that you will then be able to just sell your business straight away without any complexity in terms of worrying about the tax and how much tax you may need to pay, what the indexation will be. So I think it's those areas really just making it simpler for you to understand.
OK, and what steps might you be able to take to offset the negative impact of these changes?
Well, you could actually try and sell with a spouse, so there could be two of you using your annual exemption if it's a very small business. That's over £9,000. And you could also sell with other members of your family if they are part of the business. So there's ways of mitigating the gain overall. But at the end of the day, you'll probably suffer some gain, and you have to decide how best to spread that or take the risk in one go.
OK, and if people want more information, where should they go?
You should go to your accountant. Otherwise, if it's quite simple and you feel quite confident in being able to deal with the tax system, go to HMRC and call them and ask for advice.
Wonderful stuff. Chaz, thank you very much. Some fantastic advice there.
Thanks very much.